I'm Alasdair, I'm 37, I'm married, I have a cat called Jasmine and a wife called Natalie. I don't know why I did it in that order. To be honest, my main hobby is coming to the gym. I probably spend more time on that. So how long have I been a member at Body by Brando in North Sydney? About 4 months. And before that, I was been doing cross-training for couple of years. What have I learned along the way training? I think consistency has been probably one of the things that I've picked up has been most useful. Continuous development has been another thing. Understanding where you're at the moment, setting some goals and slowly working away at them. It's not about these massive targets, it's about daily 1% improvements. What makes the training at the moment so enjoyable? First of all, it's a good group of people. There's something to be said about just meeting a group of people every morning and hanging out and the fun that comes with that. So that's one part of it. The next part is, I feel, coming back to that point around development, every day there's a little bit of learning there. You're thinking, you're not just going and grinding it out. So you are kind of picking something up and you don't want to miss out on that particular day, what you might learn and do. And then the third part of enjoyment is endorphins that are released when you work really hard, and you can't work that hard on your own. Yeah, so the main achievement over the past 3.5, 4 months was getting less fat. So I joined in with a shred that the gym was doing, and also I met up with Brady to have a personal success session and just work out that I wanted to first of all reset, get down a few kilograms and then build up again. But I think I'm as proud of learning the more involved lifts. So the classes have revolved around Olympic lifts, which I've always seen and kind of thought, oh, they look fun, but I've never really gotten around to doing. And now that I'm doing them, there's first of all, they're just great lifts. They involve a bit of everything. And I love big compound lifts. Also, there's just something to learn there. You're not grinding out the same thing. You're picking up a new motion. Going to the gym, it's quite easy to get caught up in something that you're not as good at as someone else. My squats are pathetic, but I found I have good shoulder flexibility, and that works really well for some of the lifts. It's like, wow, I could potentially get quite good at this. And you get enjoyment from that too. So yeah, what was I apprehensive about? I'd come from a gym which had its own style. Yeah, CrossFit does have a rep. You look at, it's kipping pull-ups that mostly get the fun ripped out of them. I'd never done them, and you worry about, am I going to injure myself doing some of these things? But then you get into it and you realize that, okay, injury prevention is actually one of the big parts of the class, and there's a huge amount of warm-up involved, and so those worries were really put to the side. If there was someone sitting on the fence and didn't know whether to join or something, I suppose I'd give it a try. I think on the outside, it does look quite intimidating. And I think it's one of those things that if you do enjoy fitness and you want to lift some stuff, it's a pretty good option. And if you come and give it a try, I think once you know what you're doing, you can quite easily get into it, or at least have a good idea what's going to happen. So I definitely give it a shot.